Are you a creative entrepreneur looking for some no-nonsense, straight-talking, actionable advice? Well, you are in the right place because today on the Creative Business TV show, we're talking about how you can beat the productivity nightmare and transform your workday. Welcome to the Creative Business TV show, helping you make a success of your creative business. I'm your host, Kylie Carlson, and it's time to kick off your heels, grab yourself a coffee, and get ready to be inspired. So how many of you wonderful creative entrepreneurs out there suffer with a little something called the productivity nightmare? I know, it's a killer. It seems to be the one commonality between us all. There's never enough hours in a day. Your list of things to do seems to just keep on growing. And how is it that when you've been sat at your desk from 6 a.m. and it's now 6 p.m., answering emails and doing your work, that you just don't seem to have achieved anything by the end of the day? Well, let me tell you, you're not alone, but I do have a solution for you. My work life is anything but straightforward, and there is no such thing as a normal day. So let me give you an insight. Most of my days start at around 5 a.m. Yeah, I know, it's gross, but I have an Australian company and I'm living in France. So that means to get any good crossover time, I have to get my butt out of bed early. So after my Skype call with my Aussie team, it's time to turn my attention to the Dubai team, who luckily are only 2 or 3 hours ahead of me, depending on the time of year. By this time, it's getting on for 8 a.m. and I need my third coffee of the day. Add to this my team in Singapore, Spain, England, and America. You can see how things could really spiral out of control pretty damn quick. And that's before I've done any of my own work. Add to this the days spent in the studio filming these videos and the traveling I do around the world to physically visit my teams, spend time with my daughter and attend conferences and workshops that I speak at. Life is hectic. I need it to be like a well-oiled machine, or it will come crashing down around my ears. Now, this isn't something that I manage on my own. I have apps and programs that I use to do certain things for me. But the biggest piece of advice I can give you that works for me like a charm is this: plan the day ahead the night before. It's that simple. Nothing complicated, no big secret, but you will be amazed how many people don't do this. So before you finish off for the day, you need to put tomorrow's plan together. There is no better time to do this because everything that you're doing is still fresh in your mind. You know the things you haven't got done. You know the things that can come off the list, and you will also know the new things that have come up. There's nothing worse than starting a day without knowing ahead of time what the plan is. You're already, an unorganized mess before you've started. For me, I like to plan out every hour of my day so I can be really productive with my time. But that doesn't work if I try to do that the day is supposed to be happening. I do the same thing with my week. Every Sunday before I go to bed, when I'm feeling a bit more relaxed after the weekend, I sit down with my planner and write out all the things I know I need to achieve for the week. I like doing this because unlike when I plan my days the night before, my mind isn't focused on work. So I come at things from pretty much a different angle and a new perspective. And it often gives me clarity on something I might have struggled with the previous week. I know some people don't like the idea of doing anything work-related on a Sunday, but believe me when I tell you it will change your work life. You'll start the week ahead instead of rushing to catch up. Once I have my weekly list of things to do and that I need to achieve, I give them priorities. And from there, I allocate them days of the week. Now, obviously, I have my calendar open whilst I'm doing this because I need to see at a glance what Skype meetings or travel plans that I've got scheduled in and allow for them in the planner. The trickiest part is the time allocation for each task. It's never straightforward as 90 minutes for script writing, 30 minutes for email, an hour for social media, or 45 minutes for Skype meetings. However, I can estimate roughly how long these things are going to take me, and you will find it all sort of evens itself out at the end of the day. As often, one thing will wrap up quicker than you anticipated, which makes up for the one thing that took way longer. Now, this isn't a foolproof plan, and every now and again you have a bitch of a day that just blows your plan out of the water. However, what this system does do is it gives you that best shot at a successful day with a schedule that's hopefully going to keep you on track and hold you accountable. So, you know the drill by now. Yes, it is your turn. I want you to share your tips and tricks on how you have beaten the productivity nightmare. Share it with the rest of us so we can all learn and grow together. So if you want to get more connected, you need to come along to kyliecarlson.co and get on the mailing list. That's all I've got time for today on the Creative Business TV show. And if you enjoyed it, please like it and comment and subscribe. And I will definitely see you next Monday on the Creative Business TV show.